Hey, I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. This is Brief 674. If you follow me on Twitter, you might remember the time a few months ago that I was tweeting in a Lowe's home improvement store when I walked right into one of the poles that holds up the roof. Well, wouldn't you know it, now there's an app for that, or kind of that. It's called Type and Walk, and it overlays what you type on top of what your camera captures. It's a great idea for those of us suffering from iPhone zombieism. You know you've seen it if you don't have it. It's when a person walks down the street or around a shop so immersed in whatever they see on the screen that what happens in the actual world is of little consequence. The downside of the Type and Walk app, though, is that what you type has to be copied and pasted into SMS, Facebook, or Twitter, and that's all the time I need to run into another pole. Oh. This story right after the last one is going to make my life seem extremely accident prone, but really it isn't. See, I used to have a Roomba, but one day my Roomba went a little crazy and attacked a glass tabletop. It just kept ramming and ramming the glass until the glass broke. I sent the Roomba to live with some nice person on the other side of eBay. A Silicon Valley company called Nito Robotics is introducing some Roomba competition with its XV11. It has the ability to map a room and figure out the most efficient path for cleaning that room's floors. Suggested retail price is $400. I'd like to give anyone who builds robot vacuums a free idea. The best thing you guys could do is integrate the dock into a trash bin that has its own vacuum. When the robot docks to be charged, the robot's dirt bin should open and the vacuum built into the trash can should suck the dirt out of the robot and deposit it into the trash can. If we didn't have to clean it out every few days, it would really be a vacuuming robot I would want to own. The one technology filling my house and life that I hardly ever use is Bluetooth. I'm interested in a new Bluetooth device from Belkin. It plugs into your home AV receiver or stereo system and lets you stream audio from any audio device capable of such audio streaming. It'll remember up to 6 paired Bluetooth devices and transmits audio up to 33 feet away. It connects to your AV gear with either a 3.5mm stereo to RCA cable or a 3.5mm to 3.5mm cable. The price is $50. When I'm on a road trip and wireless broadband just isn't happening for me, one of the places I stop to check for Wi-Fi is McDonald's. In January, it'll be a more reliable possibility as a source for internet access, and that access will be free at 11,000 locations throughout the US. It's a good thing, just as the Angus burger is a good thing. I like the possibility of enjoying the two good things simultaneously. Just one more. It looks like SciStar's ambition to sell OS X on computers not made by Apple is no longer going to be legal. The United States District Court for the Northern District of California granted Apple's motion for a permanent injunction that will prevent SciStar Corporation from selling current and future versions of OS X. The judge also says SciStar is not allowed to manufacture, import, offer to the public, or traffic in anything that unlocks Apple hardware. By the way, people often ask for links to what I talk about on the show, and they ask where to find show notes. We've made it very easy. I identify the brief number at the beginning of each episode. If you type in geekbrief.tv/674 or any other show number, you'll get links for that episode and the video of that episode. This episode, Brief 674, was brought to you by Squarespace.com. I just used Squarespace to rebuild one of my sites. I'll tell you what it is later, but if you'd like to use Squarespace to build a site, my promo code GEEK when used at checkout will save you 12%. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Callie Lewis. Bye. Does Lady Gaga put her name in almost every song?